Welcome to Quiz a Millionaire featuring Drive Time with Dave.
Good afternoon. It's Drive Time with Dave. I'm Dave. I'll be your driver, even though you can't see me. Oh, there we go. A little better. Had to adjust the brightness on the camera. So today's been an interesting day. I actually didn't get my other video posted before I made this video. So, no comments and reactions to my other video from earlier today. So this is going to be webisode number 24. And today is January 23rd, 2017. And our thoughts for today are beyond where everyone's at today. This is more of a what happens when you get to 22 employees and you just have nothing but employee problems. It makes you not want 22 employees, I can tell you, because personalities get in the way, personality conflicts, all the things. People don't realize when you request a day off that nobody's doing that job. They're not there. They don't care. It doesn't matter to them because they're going to get a paycheck. Well, I care because I have no way to do that job because they're not there. Which goes back to when you're a small guy or a couple, man and woman. I get this wrong every time about the wife is the boss. Whether she's the boss or not, she's the boss. I'll just say that. The wife is the boss. That's the way I like it. I just like it that way. I have a boss too. See that? I have a boss. I always have somebody I have to answer to. No matter where you're at in business, whether you're a one-man operation, a 50-man operation, hundreds, thousands of employees, you always have someone else to answer to. And if you have no one else to answer to, because you're at the very top of the food chain, you're the biggest, you always have your customer to answer to. Because without the customer, you're not going to have any business. You're not going to have any sales. So it doesn't matter whether you're Apple, Microsoft, Facebook. The customers are the key. Always have to take care of those customers. Whether it's a retail customer or one of your suppliers. So I got a question about, and that's what kind of led into this. I had a question where a gentleman said, I've been going to the same Goodwill, Salvation Army, thrift store, pawn shop for a lifetime. And now there's a guy come in and they're letting him in the back room to pick over the stuff before I get there. Well, I gotta be honest. Why weren't you the guy in the back room? If you've been going someplace for that long, you should have had it on lock. There should have been no way anybody else could be in there to take your stuff. We're going to refer back to one of my previous video, not future. I'm thinking in the future right now. Apparently, I'm stuck in tomorrow and not today. My life is tomorrow. It's always tomorrow. It's never in the past. And so I mess up when I'm making reference to previous videos. The art of the deal, make the deal. The deal is the deal, and don't change the deal. When you've made a deal and someone comes in and they can bypass, work themselves around, or make a better deal, you were not a good deal maker. You got to make a deal. You want to be the guy in the back room. All you had to do is ask. You didn't know how to ask. Sometimes it's no more than, hey, so, I'm coming in here every week and gosh, I sure would like to buy this stuff before it goes out on the rack. I'm buying 50, 60 pieces from you a week. Oh man, come on back, Dave. Come on back here. What do you think? Boop. You'd go from buying 50, 60 pieces a week to buying hundreds and hundreds of pieces a week. It would be a lot of pieces. It'd be wonderful. That'd be the great thing. So it's all about the deal. Said it last week. I'll say it again. I'll say it 1,000 times in the future. I'm going to make videos until nobody wants to hear me anymore. which could be, quite sudden. I would imagine, like all facets of business. My video making career could end immediately because people are like, we're actually just kind of tired of hearing you talk to yourself because that's all you're doing. I had a subscriber tell me that I'm not connecting with my audience. I'm looking at the viewer, the screen, something. I don't know. So the connection that I have to make is the feelings that I invoke. If I say something and you disagree, why are you disagreeing? Are you disagreeing because I'm right? Are you disagreeing because I'm wrong and you're right? And if you're right, how are you right? You have a better way to do it? Okay. I love learning new things. I always welcome the information. I tell you something and it is so blatantly wrong, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Shoot it over and be like, man, wow, I was so far off base. I have no problem being wrong. You can't be successful in business and make a living by always being right. I gotta say, most of the time I'm wrong. According to every customer, I'm wrong. I sold it for him for too much. I didn't pay my supplier enough money, I'm wrong. My customers say they paid too much for something, I'm wrong again. My employees say I don't pay them enough money, I'm wrong again. I live in a world of wrong. I can't do anything right. But I continue to do it. I never stop. Always moving forward. And when I actually do something wrong, well, I don't intend to do it again. I'm just going to keep moving forward and learn from my mistake and keep going, because that's all I can do. I can't let all the problems, all the superficial problems, all the big problems. Big problems can be solved through better processes, time management. Problems, I can't get enough items listed. Well, if I can't get enough items listed and I'm making enough money, I got to hire another employee. Well, I don't have a place to put an employee. You can find a place to put an employee. I have to find places to put employees. Real estate inside my office per square inch is a commodity. And if I've got an employee that's just taking up too much room, well, then I have to squeeze another employee in there. We have to downsize their space. Maybe we need to break off part of their job and give it to another person to make room in that same space. There are a lot of possibilities, endless possibilities of things that can be done. So I try to connect and I try to make sense. Just like the difference in I talk in 100,000s and you talk in thousands. I talk in millions, you talk in hundreds of thousands. Whatever the number is, everything that I say applies directly to you. Maybe it's not about you at this moment, because maybe you're the guy that you're buying 50 items a week and you're trying to get that inventory built up. I want you to get it built up. I want you to be successful. I don't want to think that I'm wasting my time talking to my viewfinder thingy that I'm talking to right there, and that no one's listening. Or that I've said something inappropriate or that doesn't make a difference to you. I might say a lot of things that doesn't make a direct impact or a direct difference to you today. That's what I want to believe. I want to believe that the time for change, there's always a time for change. There's always a time to do better. Grow. Learn. Keep thinking. Making your box bigger. Filling it. Let me get lined up. Fade it. I know, I let go of my steering wheel. Oh my God. Both hands. Okay, put the car in auto drive. There we go. Car's driving itself now. Bigger box. Filling the box with more products, creating more listings. Grow. That's what it's all about. Make more money. That's what we're here for. You can spend a lifetime not making a lot of money, or you can spend a lifetime working to make more money. Even if you don't achieve it, there won't be a point where you didn't look back and go, man, I tried my best. I've tried so hard and I was never very good at it. Well, did you try to sell the wrong product? I don't know. I could say, well, I've not been very good at it. There's a bunch of products that I couldn't sell, and I tried. I couldn't source them. I couldn't buy them at the right price. I look at other people, I'm like, my gosh, how did you get that at that price? Well, is it about that one item? You know, find a guy he's got tens of thousands of something. How did you get it at that price? Well, I bought 10,000 of them. Oh, well, that makes sense suddenly. That you can't go and buy something at his price when you're buying onesies and twosies. But you got to build up to that, which means you got to buy 10,000 onesies, sell them to make enough money to buy 10,000 of one thing and hope that it's going to sell and that it doesn't turn against you, which, you know, in my experience, typically happens. So that means I got to go back to buying 10,000 of one thing to afford to buy 10,000 of one thing. I know that makes so much sense, doesn't it? But it does make sense. And this is what you're working to achieve. And to achieve it requires working at it. And it takes money to make money. Completely circular. You can't make any money without money. You can't make money without time. Time is a commodity that we don't have enough of. And then we go right back to the beginning. So, we keep working at it. We work for it. We work all about it. It's always there. It never stops. And that's what it's all about. People think that you're going to start buying and selling and you're going to wake up one morning and you're just going to be rich. Well, I said it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it 1,000 times. The only way you're going to do that is to buy a lottery ticket Wednesday or Saturday. And if you buy a lottery ticket any other time and you just hit one of those small cash payouts, well, you know what that'll do for you? It'll let you buy more inventory and hire an employee and get a building, and then you get to scale your business and grow a bigger business because you won a small lottery. But what it takes is money and time. And that's it. There's no more to it. And we're going to keep talking about it because it's awesome. We love talking about it. This is Drive Time, and I'm Dave. And I'll see you soon.